Hello. CArlene is just coming on her dog. Oh, there we go. There we are. Okay. Let's see what this got. Hi guys. Huh? What you doing, guys? All seems to be working out really quite nicely, which is super good. We're on. Shit.
Where I am, right here.
Yeah. It's really dusty on here.
How's that? Whoops,
There you are.
a bar right in the way.
No, it's that.
That's right.
You just slide over a wee bit, though. You will. Slide over, you'll be okay.
It's easier if I slide the truck over. I don't have to move.
Okay.
Now, where am I?
There.
I'm there.
There you are.
Okay. I made it.
Okay. So I think that appears to be the only mail.
That's it?
Well, that's what Nick picked up.
Not Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah. It's worth it.
I get it.
Looks like the Mosaic check.
Huh?
The Mosaic check.
That's correct.
That's very quick, isn't it?
That's correct. Maybe it's the Memphis 2 check.
Oh, is it? Whoa.
One is $448.50.
Thank you.
Oh my. And one is $6,700.81. No, $6,781.50.
Yeah.
And the next one is $39. No, $3,918 and no cents.
Ooh, right, so work that one out. We don't normally get free.
Well, that's because we get down again and been known to get screwed up on asking them to deliver the check.
Oh, right, okay.
Now, both of these are to Equine Rescue Network.
There's
So there's $3,900 and there's also a $400 check.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Unbelievable.
That's
That's almost enough to cheer me up. Not quite, but almost.
So that's super.
And then this one, $67.81.
That's amazing, because that's nearly a month's pay.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
It's life or death because
Because we have paid once, sure.
Right. But that job we did today, which went perfectly.
Yes. Where was it?
You were there. Right on the corner of 62 and 128.
Oh, I know that one.
Benchwood or something like that.
Something like that. And it's just where you outside.
Yes,
Yes.
you were outside. My dog was out the day. But anyway, I was looking at the cost of what we had lined up there, starting with Janine's truck and trailer. I think the trailer must have been just
The trailer is sort of donation. It's not technically owned by us.
I know, it's one of
Although
those
we
weird things.
insure it. We
Right. Right, and then my car lined up for 3 things. And then you had the 2 dogs, the donkey and a pony, and a goat and a baby goat. Right?
Yes.
And then Judy and Janine and me.
Yeah.
And it was all for nothing to them.
Yes.
But they got so much out of it.
Yes.
I mean, it would be a drag to stop the whole thing.
Yes.
Which at times occurs to me.
Well, it's a large undertaking because for that half hour, 1 hour that you're there, there's so much more goes on behind the scenes, not just the travelling to get there, but the preparation and the maintenance of the animals and all the little fiddly things that you have to do to get from A to B.
Flat tires.
Yeah.
You get them.
Oh, here's husband. Hello, my love.
Hi.
Hello. What's up, sis?
Sorry, just to ask you something quickly.
Okay.
Sophie's wanting to get some chipotle for dinner, and I thought I'd check to see if you wanted that.
Yeah, okay, and I'll eat it tomorrow.
And it was tomorrow. Okay.
What are you selling small dinners?
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Would you like any? Quite spicy.
I can't. I have. Donna has left me 4 or 5 dinners. Oh, absolutely wonderful.
Well, you need to get on
I
that.
have baby lima beans.
Oh, right, okay. Forget that. Did you
Right.
get that prescription as well? You know what you got for your bunny?
No, I just saw him hopping around. Each one's getting big. Not the little one, the big one.
There's a bunny there.
The big bunny's getting big.
Okay, that.
They are both there, I think.
Yeah, I'm both there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Donna
Right,
has.
like coming off lima beans and back onto jobs and animals,
Oh, okay.
and then we'll get back to your dinner.
No, we were strange. The pony is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
He does nothing phases her.
No.
And then we had that honest donkey with us,
Nice.
and he doesn't think of anything besides cookies anyway, regardless of what's going on.
No.
Which was a little awkward when I came back here. I was taking it back to there, and I looked out, and there was a woman here with her grandson.
Yes.
And that pony wanted to know where their cookies were. They were supposed to have cookies, he said.
Yeah.
He went all over her and all over the kiddo with his nose. It was a little frightening, but
Do you remember the donkey we used to have here, George? That's George's owner.
George's owner.
Mm-hmm. She owns George the donkey. He was here over winter into the beginning of this year. And so she contacted Janine and I and asked if she could come down and visit the animals, and we said yes, because, she's got, she knows what she's doing, really.
None of that made any sense to me, but I'll take it.
So it wasn't just somebody that wandered up the driveway.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, she did very well at fending off the donkey that wanted the cookies.
Well, that's because George is a tricky monster. George the donkey.
George the big one.
Yes. Remember we used to have the big spotted donkey. So George was the big spotted donkey. And every time she came to visit, she would call Georgie and give him a treat. So he was trained by treats.
We don't have him here now.
No, we didn't belong to us.
See, the problem was you started this conversation with, remember when?
Yeah.
And right there, you lost me.
So she was supposed to be here, basically.
Because we have a George.
Really?
And a big black one.
Arthur. I don't need any help confusing names.
What a rough day.
Now I'm sitting here thinking, do we have a George? We have had.
You know who was here today?
Who?
Bella.
Where were you?
Bella. Who had George?
The dog.
The dog. And she now has Dee.
Yes.
And Dee is doing beautifully.
Yes.
Dee now gets her leash, or something else that's not a leash.
Harness?
No. I mean, she makes a distinction between she likes a leash or she needs a pillbox or something.
Right.
And she'll get either one downstairs, bring back up, and stuff like that.
That's super.
And she was absolutely perfect in costume. when there was hardly a square foot.
Yeah.
We didn't have a person on it. It's done beautifully with that girl. So then I found out that her mother, I asked her if she was working. I said, she used to work in a used clothing store. And she said, no, she wasn't. She was now helping take care of some older folks or something. 2 days a week. And I said, well, why aren't you up here taking care of this old folk? Because if we could arrange to have her come and manage by evening meal or breakfast or something, then she could bring Stella up, who could then work in the arena. And Stella has already a client who wants her to work the dog. So there you go. So, I mean, it's a thing that may go together. And I'll get somebody to feed my dog to feed me or something. So, it's so hard late in the day when I'm so tired. So tired. However, I haven't gotten back out on my swing set today at all.
I would do what?
Out of my swing set.
Oh.
I put the rope up.
Oh, is it? I need one of those for my basement. I fell down the stairs again.
Did you take the rope down?
No, Nick took the rope down, and I kept saying to him, that rope is an absolute godsend. And I have a problem with the turn, and I don't know if it's like a vertigo thing comes in, but as soon as I do that sharp turn, I lose, my head swims, and I grab for the rope, and then it's not there.
Did you need a rope back again?
I'm going to wait, is it?
Well, I've got a bunch of them in there.
Yeah, I think I'll go and grab one and stuff.
Grab the whole bunch out.
And get
because I would like to put a fat
one
down
here. Thicker one?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still hang off that rope in the shower room. Oh dear.
Getting off the potty.
So I can manage that at the moment, fine. We should make sure that we've got a good supply because I think they're very handy.
Yes.
Really, very much.
And there's that, where was I? Rehab place I was at?
Yeah.
Where they had all these orthopedic types. Never even heard of a rope. It's just ridiculous. I said, you're crazy. It's wonderful. You know, I had one hanging in the middle of the kitchen. And I can work all corners of the kitchen with the one rope, but hanging on the one.
I know, because you're not stuck with one with a handle that's only at one height, because you can go further up and down the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a totally naturally different amount of freedom, really.
Well, the orthopedic person that I now have coming here had a heart attack when I put that rope up on the swing set. You know, and I'm hanging onto it, and I'm starting to play. And she grabs me.
Yeah.
Don't do that, you're going to fall. I know I'm going to fall. Hang on to the rope.
Yeah, because you get your momentum going, and then you can swing into position.
That's right.
Yeah. It's a totally different mindset, but I think not having that fixed point, like the handle or grab handle, it gives you a far bigger reach.
It's one of those idiot things that I do that the rest of the world should catch up with.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Oh, the back pocket.
Yeah,
walking
holding on.
With back pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My frying pan. Your frying pan is another. That's a very good thing.
Definitely.
However.
So, we were very happy with the job today. And thank you so very much for the mistake.
Thank you for these checks.
Yes. Keep us motoring.
Oh.
It's very great.
I don't know.
And we were going to thank Donna for her dinners. Donna for her dinners. With the inclusion of baby lima beans.
Dinners and breakfast. Middle of the night type thing.
Even better.
I got up last night in the middle of the night and I had it. And lima beans and sweet potatoes.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. And it was 1 o'clock in the morning.
Then when did you have breakfast? Oh. And We have been so lucky because it has just been the perfect temperature.
It was lovely today.
Really super. And all the animals are happy.
Let me go on about this job we did. Because one thing I've always, for 20 years now, suggested people keep their dogs is to freeze. Say it, say. And I used it today because they handed out cowboy hats to everybody who was there, including me and my dog. And so I could put the hat on the dog and just say freeze, and they just, everybody could take a picture of them.
Oh, that was nice. And did all the staff come out to see the dog?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Because you always get a good amount of staff that wander through.
I didn't count.
Yeah.
I didn't count. But I'll tell you another thing that was interesting. There was a kid there, probably 16, maybe 15, not quite 16. And she's terrified of Lockie. And she was hugging him by the end of the day.
Yeah. Was he wearing a cowboy hat?
Yeah, he had him in a hat too, yeah. They both still hold still.
Yeah. Well, that's super. That's just what we need. Now, do you know how many people you saw? Because I know we're going to get asked. I know because there's a lot of staff that take turns and come in and out.
I was beyond counting.
I'm sure you do.
I was nervous because at any moment he could decide to eat the goat.
He would be very unpopular if he did that.
I know. So I kind of had to just keep my eye on and say, Lockie, every once in a while.
Yeah.
He could not have been better.
Yeah.
And Sizzle had no interest in the goat at all. Here comes the spotted donkey now.
He's just working his way down the driveway.
That donkey walked across Janine's shower door last night. And she wanted to know, who let this donkey loose? And she had.
Oh, it probably wasn't me. We chased him around.
The shower door is on the ground over there, through the window.
Well, let's hope it's well padded. We see, at least it wasn't Arthur, because he's enormous.
Yeah, I know.
Or Ted, with the big feet.
It was that guy.
Yeah. And, I can't remember what I was going to say. Can't remember. No,
I'm so glad to get these checks.
Yeah.
So that $3,000 one that was behind. And it was my fault. Because you fill out all this stuff, you put in all your numbers and your IRS numbers and all that stuff, and then you said you're done or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't go to this thing that says now write the check. Yeah. And I always poke the thing that says done. And figure that's what I was after, you dummies. And I never get to push the one that says write the check, so it's my fault if it's late.
Well, there you are. At least it's through.
Yeah.
Happy tummies. Not much I can tell you.
And Janine opened a new board, I guess, right?
Yes, she did. She did.
Somebody opened it. Now it's about our night watchman. Maybe we could have that conversation offline.
Okay. What's the glasses in my head? There we go. Watch bit. So I think Willow is going to her new home tomorrow. That's the big chestnut mare, the draft cross that we've had.
Janine riding horse?
No, Willow. She was a chestnut mare. She was on here until about 2 months ago. Then she went to Meredith, and she's been over there. So Janine and I are taking her to her new home tomorrow afternoon, evening. And so that's absolutely super.
It's down one.
Oh, we've been down quite a few.
Huh?
Yeah, we've had lots of movement because Murphy's away as well.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. It was Brentwood Rehab. We knew that.
Brentwood, that's the right word.
Oh, look at this. This national thing. There we go again. Now. I'm not getting a lot of questions. No. So don't know how many people, but I think you'll probably find that Judy is going to send you your form.
I'll bet you it's 50.
Yeah. Was there people, family members as well? Because sometimes
there were some family members there.
But sometimes the visitors come too.
Right. Because this was some sort of fair they were putting on.
Oh, yeah.
Outdoor Farmly Day or
this
something.
is the one that was cancelled from last Thursday.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was good that they managed to get a nice day for it. I went to that place last year with CArlene and the chickens and the dogs. I remember that.
Well, I'll tell you, the ones who got the picture taken the most was Sparky.
Yeah.
I think every person in the staff got down on the ground to take a picture of it because I had it laying down next to me.
Yeah.
During goat arrival.
Those the golf cart seats are absolutely fantastic.
What?
The golf cart seats, the covers.
Oh, yes. I thank you all, each and every one, for these checks, though. They are absolutely wonderful. Okay, there's number 4.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, I'm just scrolling through these.
I had to speak to a group not too long ago, and I started it off with, unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, which is a line from I don't know where.
I don't know where it is either.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I have heard of it because I used to have a friend every time that he did public speaking or speeches at weddings, he would stand up and say, unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, and then he would go way off on one.
Right, well,
so I don't know where that's
I picked it up too.
Yeah.
But I went on about, for those of you who have mothers, or have had mothers, and maybe even a father or two,
yeah,
you should give us that buzz, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Do Melvin and Milo still go out for community visits? Whoever happens to be handiest goes out and community.
But I went on about, for those of you who have mothers, or have had mothers, and maybe even a father or two,
yeah,
you should give us that buzz, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Do Melvin and Milo still go out for community visits? Whoever happens to be handiest goes out on community visits.
Yeah.
Which goats? They were asking if Milo and Melvin still go out on community visits. Oh. Yes, I think Janine will give them a take everybody round. Although I will tell you, they're doing a phenomenal job in clearing that plant that gives off the sticky birds. You know that big thing with the enormous leaves, and then once it gets to this time of year, it starts making those stickers.
Yeah.
They're eating it like crazy. It's phenomenal. Yes, they're eating it.
The goats?
Those 2 goats. The rabbits.
Yeah, more goats.
Remember when the rabbits used to be at the back, and Janine and I would be wandering through that stuff with our hands underneath, it was like doubling for rabbits. We were back there and we're like, I don't know what's going on with this, but it's all, the leaves are all getting down to the stem. And then we watched them as the goats would just stand there going, nom, 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 nom. And I'm like, actually, these goats are turning out to be better than we thought. So, relief at last. Now.
Okay, I have an assignment for people.
Oh, Fizzle yesterday had an upset stomach, didn't she?
She did.
You know what she ate?
No, I don't know what she ate, but I noticed that her bowel movement in the driveway, which is halfway down the street, was a lot better.
Okay.
She seems to be acting all right, although she did lie down next to me for most of the day.
Right. Well, as long as she's okay.
Oh, they had the
You were about to say assignment for everyone. I'm sure Janine will put the pictures on.
Can I talk about my assignment while you play with that?
Yeah, sure.
I believe that Stanley Holloway has recorded this poem or whatever you want to call it, but it's about the fellow that he decides that it's not liking the looks of the weather, he's going to build an ark. And he starts in, but he wants some nice bird's eye maple for the side of his bunk. So he goes to the guy selling lumber, and that guy doesn't think the rain is going to start, and they start arguing about whether it's raining or not raining or whatever. Then the guy starts climbing up the telephone pole and still doesn't want to reduce the price. It goes on and on. It's a funny thing. And I think Stanley Holloway made a recording of that.
Oh, right. And you'd like someone to find it.
Would everybody please find it for me?
David?
Some nice bird's eye maple.
Bird's eye maple.
Noah. I don't know what the name of it was.
What blinking donkey? Goodness, what are you doing?
He drags those around.
Yeah, no, he's a pet. He's coming up that side. David, I still have to find that. I haven't had time yet. I'm sorry, I apologise. Rabbits sleep in the second half of the barn that holds the ducks. So they're behind a door. It's a wire mesh door, but it's pretty secure. So they sleep down that side. It used to be where the baby ducks were separated from the big ducks. But the ducks are all in together now because they're getting along just fine. So that's where they sleep at night.
Last I saw, it was the younger rabbit that was chasing ducks.
That would be about right. Because he's a bit wild at times.
Now you have it though, here over there.
Oh, so could I just explain about the arena? We had a bit of a state and the hose wasn't turned off while the drinking trough was being filled up. And the arena is very dry, it's very compacted, and that water is sitting on the surface. Now somebody said it really was dirty. It was actually not dirty. It's the angle that the camera sits at and points down at it. It's waterlogged. And then there's hay on top of it. But Janine, she picks the poo up, it's clean. The donkeys are not standing on it because they don't like getting their feet wet. And it's taken a good few days to start drying out. So I think it's not particularly porous, that surface, and it's kind of hanging around. So
there was a way that the water came in the arena.
Yeah.
It's coming off the roof and right down next to the arena. And then because of a lump in the dirt, it comes in.
Yeah.
Right about by the door.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it go all the way across and run out the other side. It was really bad.
Yeah. So it looks absolutely awful, but it's actually not when you see it in person. So, and we're not worried about it because it will actually dry up eventually. That's what happens when we've got a little touch of humidity. Nothing goes anywhere.
Well, it's one of those when it starts to rain and you have to have a boat. So
we're fine.
Yes, right.
We might want to plug some of the holes at the back of it, mind you.
Yeah.
It's Milo and Melvin that eat the weeds.
What?
Milo and Melvin are the ones that eat the weeds.
We have a goat named Melvin?
It's a brown one.
We've got a dog named Melvin.
Right, well, we've got a goat named Melvin. I thought it was called Marvin. It's Melvin.
No, it's Melvin. I'm sure that Melvin is the name of that dog. The little girl, Children's Hospital couldn't figure out why she was dropping. Just all of a sudden would plunk. And it wasn't epilepsy or not epilepsy. It was just a sort of a spacey and then down she goes. And she wasn't going to be able to go to school like that.
Yeah.
And I ended up out here digging dirt with a storm phone with her,
Uh-huh.
and she had one of those right in front of me, and I could say, you know, I don't know what's the matter with her. I could only see the symptoms.
Yeah.
And so I gave her a dog, and I think the dog's name was Velvet. And I did get a report a couple months ago from a guy, the guy was telling me about this girl that he saw in North Andover, where she started, or she fainted. She fainted, and this dog moved right in next to her and got her up. He said it was amazing. She just stood her up and walked right off down the hall.
Right.
And I'm sure that dog's name was Melvin.
Whoever goes. Oh, we also have a goat named Melvin.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
He's not known for picking anything up other than weeds.
I was very happy with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so as I was explaining to somebody else who asked this very question, Pat, the difficulty you have is that when you start listing the stone dust that's wet and foggy like that, it's a bit like porridge actually. So the hay comes up without a good dose of the stone dust. We don't want to remove the stone dust. So once it dries out, it's really easy to get the hay up, and then the stone dust is left behind. So it's they just don't like standing on it because it's wet, but it's a heck of a lot of stone dust in that area to take away. So we'll leave it to dry in, and then it'll all dry out. It's like when we do the paddocks on Meredith, we like to do them when we haven't had a torrential downpour, because pure manure likes to absorb the water, and it's so much heavier. So your wheelbarrows are heavier and your listings heavier. So we tend to let Mother Nature help us out and make sure it's as light as possible. Gives you a bit of a smaller manure heat too.
Awful lot of hay.
Yeah.
And I can remember way back when this kind of started, somebody said, oh, when he works a horse in there, he'll slip and fall on it. Well, if he's going to have a horse that's going to slip and fall on hay, we don't want to ride them.
Yeah.
There's no way. They ought to be able to walk through that without any trouble. If anything, it'd be good training to go through the flow.
Yeah.
Those two rabbits are
having a great time
now.
I know they just dribble about.
I hope they don't go out.
Oh, so apparently it's a Stanley Holloway poem, and it's called The Lion and Albert.
Oh, I know that one.
Right.
There's a seaside resort, though. Yes. I know practically the whole. That's not the same poem.
Right, but not the same.
It's the same guy, though. It's the same kind of thing. There's a seaside resort, in Blackpool. It's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Grandfather went there with young Albert, their son. The fair little lad were young Albert, all dressed in set, quite as well, with a stick with an horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworth would sell. They didn't think much of the ocean, the waves. They were all cigarette and small. And nobody drowned, and nothing to laugh at all. So thinking for further amusement, they paid when they did the zoo, where they lions and tigers and all that. And elephants too. Oh, it goes on. That's not even half the first part. Oh, I haven't said it in so long, I'm beginning to forget it. Anyway, Albert gets eaten by the lion.
Yeah.
And then he goes home, and they're trying to collect the insurance money on him, and the lion picked him up. And his face and his hands were quite clean. And Pa's all upset because he didn't get insurance money. So here, take some of this cash and go back and see what the tigers can do. And that's the end.
Well, here it is it 3 halfpence a foot?
What's this? Is it 3 halfpence? Yes.
Yes, that's it. There you go.
Is that listed anywhere?
Hilda, if you could send that to CArlene, that would be wonderful.
See, that's what he's asking for, this nice bird's eye maple. They won't reduce the price.
Look at these buddies, they're having a great time.
We can have some fun with it, especially with this guy with the color over here.
Yeah, I hope he's got some bird's eye maple on that. Right, that's all the questions, son. Look at that.
Okay, you have a couple of things to address.
Yes.
There's a large bird flying across where the these chickens are.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time it goes fast, I don't know what kind it is, but it's a sizable carcass. And I'm afraid for the baby.
Right, okay. Well, somebody has actually sent us something for that, and I'll get it built. I just need to get it built.
And you better get it up quick.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that's happening is the baby is flying. The baby here.
Yeah.
And she flew across and then flew right into the wire.
Did she?
Yeah. That wasn't learn enough. But anyway. Here's the bunnies.
There is the bunny. Bunny trouble. All bunnies have the best time, don't they?
They do.
Very well. I'm going to take people over to the see these bunnies. Hold on a minute.
The younger bunnies sometimes has an ear that doesn't match the other.
Oh, the ear, it has a floppy ear. You're right.
Yeah.
It does. There's a couple down here. Couple one. There's big trouble. Come on, Benji. But you know, CArlene, Nick says that the rabbits, they come in with the ducks now. So when he comes and gets the ducks, the rabbits, it's like they all file in and they all go to bed at night. He said he doesn't have a fight with any of them.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite good. And here's the ducky squad.
I'm trying to get out of there.
I know, she can get out the other side.
She's a good girl. How do you get a running start in a puddle?
I don't know. Good night, duckies. There we go. So, that's us. We'll be back tomorrow for Friday.
What you got out?
Right, we'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye-bye.